Hello everyone and welcome to piano lesson number 5 with the kindergarten program. My name is Dennis Wong and let's get started. So as I had mentioned in lesson number 4, this lesson we will actually start learning about our finger numbers. There are finger numbers in music, so if you used the pointer as finger number 1, that will need to change from now on, because in music the thumb is finger number 1. The pointer is finger number 2, 3, 4, and the pinky is 5. Same counts for the left hand. So the thumbs are 1, pointers 2, middle fingers 3, 4, and pinkies are 5. Okay, so we will need our kindergarten finger number cards. And let's see. Let's start only with the finger numbers 1, 2, and 3. Again, we can use these cards to compose short little exercises for our finger numbers. So 1, for now, we want to make sure that we put our thumb on the middle C. That's what it sounds like. We want our hand to be loose, spaghetti loose, and round, so that this looks almost like a little C shape here. And the thumb is kind of laying on the key where the other fingers are kind of standing. So the finger number cards, let's use them to practice the finger numbers and to compose the little exercises for our fingers. We have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 here. Let's try that. 1, 2 is on D, 1 on the C again, 2 is on D, 3 is on the next key right next to it, which is E. Let's compose another little exercise. There we go. Now we have 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Let's try this one. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3 on E. 3. Okay, so we can compose as many pieces or exercises for our fingers as we would like to. I am going to show you one more option. So let's do 1, 2, 3. 4 and 5. Okay, let's try this out. Again, our hand is loose, relaxed, and round. And right here, 1 is on C, 2 on D, 3 on E, 4 on F, and 5 is on G. Okay. Once we are done with our finger number cards, we can take a look at the first exercise here, the first sheet music for lesson number 5. It says, let's put our thumb on C up here. Thumb on C, then it goes up to D, back down to C, back up to D, and back down to C again. Let's try the first exercise on the piano. 1, 2, back to the C. 1, 2, 1. Let's try the next one. It says finger number 1 on C again. We have 1, 2, 3. So we have C, D, E, back to C, D, E, and it finishes on C. C, D, E, 1, 2, 3, and 1 again. The next exercise says C, D, E, F, G. So it goes from C to D to E to F and G. And for our finger numbers, that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I find this much easier, much more comfortable than doing this. Because we could lose track and lose the key that we were on. I think this is easier because it's the next note, which means the next finger is playing. The last exercise says stepping down from G. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 was the pinky. 5 on G. This was one of our newer notes. Second line, G is right here. C, D, E, F, G. So the pinky starts right here. Then it moves down to F, finger number 4, finger number 3, finger number 2, and it finishes finger number 1 on C. So if you want to, and I haven't mentioned that before, but if you want to, you can color all notes of the same kind again, and color code the notes a little bit if that's easier. So C could be orange here, D yellow, E green. For 4 we have purple, so F could be purple, and then G in blue. Okay, and then we have one more sheet music that you can either work on during lesson number 5, or it could be an additional practice session. Because if the child feels like, you know, already a little tired or can't focus that well anymore, then it's completely fine to stop here and to just add another practice session later on, maybe a few days later. But if you can, I would add this exercise too. Okay, so it says finger number 3 goes on E. So finger number 1, 2, 3. 3 is the middle finger and it starts from E. My thumb is on C, 2 is on D, 3 is on E. Then it moves up to F, so I'm going to finger number 4, then up to G for finger number 5, and all the way down to the 1 on C. And there was even a little help here because there's a 1 right above the C. Let's take a look at the next one. It says let's put our thumb on E now. So all this time we have played finger number 3 for E. In this exercise we want to put our thumb on E. Thumb on E, 1 up to 2 brings us to F now, 3 on G, back to F, back to E. And the last exercise for this lesson is which finger goes on D. Let's see, what number do we see here? There's a 2, what was finger number 2? 1, 2, the pointer, and that is D. Because it also says here which finger goes on D, so finger number 2 goes on D. Doghouse D, finger number 2. Then it moves up to E, finger number 3, again, down, and finishes with the thumb, finger number 1 on C. Alright, that's it. So now we're actually playing with the correct finger numbers, and we can add a practice session until we move into lesson number 6. We could use our finger number cards to compose short little finger exercises. We could work on the finger numbers board here and put all the finger numbers in for the right hand and the left hand. That is one of the bonus or practice printables. And we can color and play the sheet music that we just worked on during lesson number 4. Okay, I hope to see you guys in lesson number 5. Lesson number 5, I hope to see you guys in lesson number 6. And we will work on steps and skips, and we are going to use some stickers or stamps. But yeah, I'm excited about it. I hope to see you guys in lesson number 6.